Hell in a Cell left us with a lot of big moments, so we'll check out everything there, along with some news for Bray Wyatt, John Cena, and more. Bray Wyatt has generated a lot of hype for his return to the ring, especially when he himself said it's happening real soon and how it's almost time. So naturally, fans got themselves really hyped up and started spreading rumors about Bray Wyatt returning at Hell in a Cell premium live event. The event saw a massive spike with last-second ticket sales, and some fans and reports out there claimed that the Bray Wyatt return rumors probably had a role in those last-second ticket sales. Of course, there's no actual evidence to the backup of that claim that these fans bought the tickets at the last second just because of the Bray Wyatt rumors, but assuming that is true, it's pretty insane for Bray Wyatt to be selling seats for WWE with just the rumors of his return. The terms Bray Wyatt and The Fiend were trending on Twitter all day long leading towards the Hell in a Cell event, as fans were discussing all these different scenarios for Bray Wyatt's return. Everyone's theory appeared to be similar. Everyone wanted to see Bray Wyatt return during the Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes main event to target one of the two superstars. Bray Wyatt had made WWE returns during Hell in a Cell matches before, so fans figured, why not do it again? Although that return didn't happen in the spot, he did say that it's almost time, so the hype is still there. He obviously didn't reveal where he's ending up at next, so the Bray Wyatt rumors are going to stay in the headlines across all wrestling companies until he finally makes an appearance somewhere. Reports claim that Bray Wyatt does have a few scheduled meet and greet appearances coming up over the next few weeks at some small wrestling events. So if he's going to make a return to the ring, it'll likely be after he's done all of those scheduled appearances. Speaking of Hell in a Cell, the biggest star of the night was Cody Rhodes and his unbelievable performance while suffering from a torn pectoral muscle. The news of Cody's injury first broke during a weekend live event, where Cody and Seth were supposed to square off at. WWE announced to the crowd that Cody was injured and how Drew McIntyre would be taking his place for the live event match that night. Less than 24 hours later, Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins were set to main event Hell in a Cell, but Cody's status had become a big mystery. If Cody was unavailable Saturday night, he'll surely be unavailable the next day on Sunday. That's what everyone assumed. But as WWE started to kick off the show, they confirmed that Cody Rhodes was injured earlier in the week, but will still be competing in the main event. Rumors were all going around all day long about how it was a weightlifting injury and how it was a seriously torn pec. But Cody Rhodes came out, made his usual entrance, and the crowd was fired up. But then, he took his entrance jacket off to reveal the torn pec, and the air was just sucked out of the room. The whole crowd went silent when they laid their eyes on Cody's entire bruised upper body. So it took some time for the live fans and even the fans at home to warm up to the match because everyone was just uncomfortable watching this all go down, with the gruesome injury being so visible on Cody Rhodes. Some thought it would be a short match to further protect Cody, but they went all the way, 20 plus minutes. The match went fully according to plan. Reports claim that some high spots, such as some moonsaults from Cody Rhodes, were the only things that were removed from the plans. It was a superhuman performance to go a full lengthy match with one of the most brutal injuries someone could have. Cody went all the way and picked up the win, finished the trilogy with 3 straight wins over Seth Rollins. Cody grabbed a mic after the event went off air and told the crowd that no one forced him to compete. It was fully his own decision. Cody's performance in the match, wrestling from bell to bell with a torn pec, is something that will go a long way and be remembered for a long time. Just an outstanding performance from someone that was so seriously hurt and should have been in the operation room. The unfortunate news is that Cody Rhodes will in fact be undergoing surgery for this injury. One of the most recent superstars to suffer this injury was Elias, and he was able to return in 5 months. John Cena suffered this same injury back in the day, and he had a miracle return in 4 months. The time frame being given for Cody Rhodes' recovery is right around the same time, with 6 months, basically wiping him out of WWE for the remainder of 2022. which is just devastating on so many levels. Cody just got back. He was well on his way of doing big things. Was being treated as the second biggest star on the current roster behind Roman Reigns. Was on his way to eventually challenging for the WWE title. But now, that's all put on pause until 2023. Maybe Cody does pull off a John Cena-like miracle return in 4 months, which will be October. But if not, maybe we can see a Royal Rumble return for Cody Rhodes. It's so unfortunate because we were just talking about how WWE hasn't had Roman Reigns around full-time since WrestleMania, but at least they had Cody Rhodes to build around. But now he's gone. So Cody will leave another big void on Raw. With no Cody and no world title, it's going to be a challenge for Raw to come up with a program just worthy enough of filling Cody's spot. So no Cody Rhodes for potentially the rest of the year is a big blow for WWE. Remember that Cody Rhodes was all over the advertisements and promotional material for Money in the Bank event, and he was a big fan favorite to win Money in the Bank contract itself. And who knows what big events could have happened if he did win. Unfortunately, we'll never know what would have happened. But if a Royal Rumble return is on the table, maybe he can win the Royal Rumble match itself, and maybe get a WrestleMania title match in that fashion. But that's the latest unfortunate news for Cody Rhodes. John Cena is expected to make a WWE return in the immediate future and has begun throwing some return teasers out there. Ever since Theory won the United States title and had the entire story of being Vince McMahon's favorite superstar, a lot of fans wondered if one of Vince's other favorite superstars, John Cena, would target Theory when he returned to WWE. Theory grew up a massive John Cena fan, so he himself has been pushing for the match and teasing it on social media and every interview he takes part in. He also had that moment at a live event where he went up to a young fan dressed in all John Cena gear and told the young fan that he was so much better than John Cena ever was. Just all these little hints and elements that could eventually lead to a storyline between John Cena and Theory. Well, now it's John Cena who's hinting at the feud with Theory. Cena took to Instagram to post a picture of a boot standing on the United States title. But in today's times, Cena would be using that picture symbolically to represent himself stepping on Theory's reign as United States champion. So at this point, maybe this really will be the plan for John Cena's return. It's been hinted at and teased for several months, so why not go through with it? It's a chance for John Cena to elevate and get more eyes on a young talent, and he loves doing that, so it really would be the perfect opportunity for both sides. But what are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.